Okay. All righty. Hello. Hi there. I'm Teacher Oakley. Welcome to Verbling. Oh my gosh. Having a hard time with my camera here. Okay. Hi there. Welcome to Verbling. I'm Teacher Oakley. And in this class, we're going to be learning some vocabulary. We're going to be learning some idioms. Money, 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 money. Okay, so get greedy, everyone. We're going to learn about these idioms. We're going to talk about any related idioms. I'm very interested always if you guys have idioms in your language which are similar. Love to hear about them, compare them, and talk about them. We're going to learn these idioms. First of all, we're going to look at some words, the literal meanings of some words used in the idioms. We'll do this by looking at some exercises, fill in the blank exercises, and we'll look at a bunch of idioms, do some exercises together, and talk about them. I will try to inform you or help you out as far as when the idioms are used, in what kind of social situations, in business. Idioms in English work that way. Some are used only really in business situations. Others are used only in social situations. Some are only used to refer by the speaker, to refer to himself. Other idioms are only used to describe other people. So there are ways that we use these. I'll try to help you out with that as we go along. Okay. Anyway, hello. Is it Nada? I can't see your name, but I recognize your lovely coffee cup.
Yeah, Nada.
Hi, Nada.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. And hello, Aaron again. All right.
Hi again.
Hi again. All right. You're doing the whole row of classes with me today. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay. Can't get my camera to work, so let me do a screen share. Okay. I'm having all kinds of technical problems today. I don't know.
We can see you.
You can see me. Yeah. I'm over here, like in the corner of the screen, I know. Okay. Anyway. Okay. We're going to start off looking at some literal meanings. Well, a number of these are phrasal verbs, actually. Phrasal verbs are combinations of a verb and a preposition, which now can be called a adverbial particle. But some of these are phrasal verbs: rip off, set back, and a couple of other verbs: slash and tighten. All right, so these will be featured in the idioms we're going to be talking about. So it's always a good idea to know the literal meanings. That can help paint the picture of the idiom for you. So, Nana, if you wouldn't mind, try number one, filling in the blank with the bold words up top here.
Okay. If you reduce the price of something, you blank a few pounds, pick up a few pounds.
Okay. Well, first thing is, pounds here, they're talking about the monetary unit, not putting on weight. Of course.
Okay.
Say dollars here, but if you reduce the price of something, okay, you lessen it. So pick up is usually you acquire something, right? You're going to pick up some milk at the store. You're going to get more or get some, or whatever. All right. So
knock off.
Yeah, very good. Excellent.
Okay.
You knock off a few pounds. Okay, so you cut out, you knock off. Okay, yeah, a few pounds meaning a few monetary units. Yes, Aaron?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
a
understand
few
that.
bucks.
Or not a few bucks? Yeah, that works better for me, but I'm an American, so yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's easy to get confused. A few pounds, okay, it sounds like they're talking about dieting. Oh, all right, anyway. Okay. Aaron, can you try number 2 here?
Yeah, if something is loose, you need to tighten it.
Of course, like a loose bolt or a screw, okay, in machinery. All right, that's right. You make it tighter, or tighten, verb form, to tighten. Hello, Nader.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, we're looking at some literal meanings of some verbs here, or phrasal verbs, which we're going to be
Okay.
using later. You try
Children
number
like
3.
to splash. Children like to splash each other with water when they go swimming.
Indeed, they do. Okay, the act of causing the water to go up in the air. All right.
Just
No,
us.
yeah. What happened with the teacher?
I don't know. It's remind me when you're in a school and the teacher just go out just a little bit and everyone is dancing around and
Yeah, just like that. Or in the middle of an exam, you know?
yeah, everyone cheating and
Yeah, the happy minutes. Well, in the exam,
yeah,
the time of the exam, not now.
yeah. Hi, teacher. What?
Here.
Weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
now we can hear you.
Okay. Really? Okay, the Hangouts are doing some really weird things today. Things I've never seen before. Okay.
It's
It's
kind of you're having maybe a laggy stream, kind of a lag.
well, upon starting my verbaling classes this morning, I have noticed that there are they have changed it. They're trying to make it so that or they have changed it so that viewers can watch, and also so that they're recorded so that they can be seen later.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So they're obviously clearly working on this. Maybe right now as we're speaking, quite possibly, because I have things like verbaling just bounced out. I just bounced out of verbaling. I don't think anybody can join the class right now.
Yeah, I was looking for the class, but I couldn't find it, so I go to my email and join to the class from my email.
Really? Well, you're
Yeah,
Wow.
you're smart.
thank you.
No, I had to start a class like that a couple days ago,
Oh,
um, which is weird. A one-on-one class. Anyway, pretty confusing. Uh, yeah, okay. I'm
Is
trying
that
to.
a a
Pretty
special
odd.
English tutoring class?
Yeah, I need a Google Hangouts class. Is what I need. I need a class. Okay, it's trying to load back up. Give me a second here. Bear with me. It's trying to load up back to verbaling. Okay, I think I got it now. All right. All right. I think we're hopefully back on track here. Okay. Let me. Now, can I do a screen share? No. Gosh. Great. Oh, there it. Wow.
Woohoo!
Okay. Can you guys see the screen share?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. I see a picture of me upside down, so it's very, very strange. Okay, but I can see my document, so that's okay. Number 4, Nada.
When children receive birthday presents, they usually um, uh, rip off the paper to see what's inside.
Yes, they do. So very physical meaning of the phrasal verb rip off. They rip or tear the paper. Okay. Excellent. Aaron, number 5, please.
Okay. Just I'm waiting to see it again, the screen share. I cannot see it now.
You can.
Okay, now. Okay. If your progress is delayed, for example, doing a project at work, you are just disappeared again.
It's a
You
challenge.
are, yeah, you are doing a project when you are. I really don't know what would it be.
Okay.
If your progress is delayed, for example, doing a project.
Maybe your fellow students can help. All right. If you're
Yeah, please.
all right, Nader or Nada.
You are set back.
You are set back. Okay.
Mm.
Set back, delayed, or actually in reverse. Not only can it be, it can mean delayed, as in you cannot move forward time-wise. It can also possibly mean even you're going in reverse. You have more to do. So, this can be, by the way, this phrasal verb can also be used as a noun. Some phrasal verbs cannot. Some can. This one can be used. We can say a setback. I experienced a setback at work.
Yeah.
Okay. Often in co-located, we had a serious setback. This would be a very common co-location as well.
Yeah, maybe when a person has been injured and he is maybe getting better, a person can have a setback, right?
That's true. Okay. Yes, it can work in that context as well, and it is used in that context as well. I'm afraid he had a setback. He's going to need to stay in the hospital for another week. Yeah, good one. Good example. Nader, how about number 6?
Sorry, it's a bit noisy.
It's noisy.
Pick it up.
All right. Okay. If you drop something, you have to pick it up. Notice the phrasal verb here. We have the object noun is actually in the
Pick it
middle.
up.
The verb pick it up. That's right. Very good. You can't say you have to pick up it. It sounds very strange with the pronoun. This is interesting because phrasal verbs, sometimes they are separable. You can separate the verb and the preposition, particle. Sometimes you absolutely cannot separate them. And sometimes, as in this example, pick up, it depends on what meaning you're using. I can say I have to pick up Susie at the airport. I can say I have to pick Susie up at the airport. All right.
Yeah,
But
what are you picking?
what you are picking, the object of the verb.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I can, using it very physically, bending over and grabbing something with your hand. If you drop something, you have to, okay, pick the pen up, okay, or pick up the pen. I can say it either way. But when I use a pronoun, I can't do it. So this is another odd thing about phrasal verbs. I have to put the pronoun in the middle. I can't say, I have to pick up her at the airport. I can't. I have to say, I have to pick her up at the airport. Like that. You have to be... Phrasal verbs are so tricky because you have to learn there are often multiple meanings to phrasal verbs, 2, 3, 4, 5 even, and you also have to learn the grammatical structure. So they're a pain in the neck, honestly. But they're worth knowing because native speakers use them constantly. Because once you know them, they actually really help your rhythm in speaking because they're very versatile. I can change the rhythm. I can change what the verb or the particle, what I stress, or I can stick the object in different places just to help my rhythm. All right, let's get to the actual point of the lesson. Let's get to the idioms. All right, here is a list. Before we get to these, I'd like to say hello to, I'm not sure since it's in acrylic. Hi, you just joined the class. Is it Alec or not sure of your name? You just joined us? Hello? Hi there. I see you've unmuted yourself, but I can't hear you, most unfortunately. Sorry to say. If you can, I know you're not muted. That's not the problem. Maybe you have to change your settings and make sure you have the right device being picked up by the Hangout. Possibly that could be a problem. Try to get that fixed because definitely want to interact with you and talk to you. All right, here is a whole bunch of idioms. Okay, well, actually, idioms involved in another phrase. Okay. Now, this exercise is in the form of a dialogue. So one person may say the first sentence or sentences, and the second person may reply using one of these idioms. So, Nada, I checked the prices in that new restaurant yesterday. Pizzas start at £8.
8 pounds, that's
Well, geez. Okay, I don't think you're supposed to use the whole phrase, all right? Just, that's interesting.
things can cost a bit over the top.
Yeah, this is a horrible example, really, because I don't know, is £8 expensive for you, Nana, or is it cheap?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what 8 pounds. I've been in Paris and Australia, that's all. I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's
Okay.
it's totally relative. What you think is cheap and what you think is expensive. So with the idiom,
Depends on the person.
depends on even on the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Are
your
you rich or
experience,
poor?
are you rich or poor? What's your experience buying pizza? Where did you buy the pizza? Right. So maybe that's a bargain. Maybe that's a bit over the top. All right. We might say that's dirt cheap, isn't it? Could be.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Okay. You can't really use these next two. Okay. Or this next one, okay. Maybe that's a ripoff. Okay. So there's a few that may be possible here. Okay. Depending on whether you think this is expensive or inexpensive. Obviously, dirt cheap is very expensive. A bit over the top means a little too expensive.
Mhm.
Probably one of these two would be more likely. Eight pounds to me seems like
How much of dollars?
it means pretty much right. It seems a little expensive, actually. How much dollars? I'm not sure. I think pounds are like they're not double, but they're more than 1.5. So I don't know. They're talking
That's
about
expensive for
like
pizza.
$14 for a pizza, maybe something like that. Yeah, that's expensive for a pizza. Depends where you are.
Yeah, if you're in Rome, okay, that's you are having a good pizza, but
Yeah, if you're in the United States, that's pretty average. If you're
Mhm.
where I live now in the Philippines, that's really expensive.
Yeah, Philippines is
You would never
cheap.
pay that much. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, okay. That's ridiculous. Okay. Aaron, how about number 2? Have you seen John's new car?
Uh,
So you might answer.
have you seen John's new car? Yes, lovely, isn't it? I bet.
Okay. Just
Okay, I um think it goes an arm and a leg.
right. Okay. So just in this is kind of just ignore these subject nouns to fill in the blank. Okay.
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 All right. Just ignore that. You can, a shop can. Okay. I don't know why they're listed this way. It's a little confusing. Yes, but I agree. I bet it cost an arm and a leg. All right. This is very common especially for Americans. British use it as well, but not quite as much. British people might be more prone to say it cost the world.
Wow.
We have
Oh,
something like that in Arabic.
really?
We say it costs you what in front of you and what like around you. You put everything on it.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Everything. Okay. Yeah, Americans definitely use an arm and a leg a lot. It's very
It's
common.
funny.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, Again, is it Alec or I'm not sure what your name is? Alec, Andrew, whomever. Uh, Again, I can't hear you, so I can't really. Can you type in the verbal chat box? We could communicate that way, or not. Uh, Morse code. Dot 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 dash 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 dot. I'm not sure. Okay. All right, Nada. I guess I'm gonna have to bring it back to you. What have you been
Okay.
doing this morning?
Uh, just shopping. Like a few brands in the sales. Rip off. A few.
Ah, okay, that's funny. Okay, you have the right idea. First of all, we have a subject noun, a
Okay.
blank, and then an object noun. So you're clearly looking for a verb, right? So that was actually very good that you picked a verb, but you didn't pick the right one. Um,
Knock
Probably,
off.
well, no, probably this first one here, right? Picked up.
uh,
Okay,
Picked up. So we
yeah,
add ed.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe I picked up a few bargains in the sales. All right.
What does bargains mean?
Oh, okay. Well, that could be part of the problem. Bargains are items on sale or items for a lower cost than we would expect. Maybe not necessarily on sale, but they seem to the buyer to be uh, to be a good purchase. Right? Well worth the money.
Mhm.
All right. So you pick up a few bargains. Okay, just like you pick up milk at the store, you get them. All right. That's basically the idea.
Like a deal.
Right.
Good
I,
deal.
I laughed when
Yeah.
I laughed when you said ripped off, because rip off means basically to
Steal.
steal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went shopping. I just stole a few things. Oh, nice.
Lift shopping.
Right. Do you know what it's called while you're shopping if you steal things, Nana?
Lift shopping. Lift
Close.
shop.
You got a little backwards, but that's pretty close. Shoplifting.
Yeah, shoplifting. Oh,
Right. To
we see it
shoplift.
all the time in the big shops. They said we can see shoplifting in the camera or something like that.
Yeah, right. They have
Yeah,
warnings.
watch out, we are seeing you.
We are watching you. Big Brother's
Yeah.
watching you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, Oakley. What does shoplift mean?
It means to steal when you're in a shop, when you're in a store. All right. If you're in a clothing store and you stuff a dress down your pants, you're shoplifting. Okay.
Okay.
Don't do that. It's bad. All right. Aaron, number 4, renting a flat in London is getting more and more expensive. It's ridiculous.
I know. Okay. I know you have to. I don't know. I don't know. You have to pay through the nose for anything
Very
with more
good.
than 2 rooms.
That's it. You have to pay through the nose. Again, a lot of money. You pay a lot of money. All right. You pay through the nose.
Can we use you have to put an arm and a leg?
Well, okay, that's interesting. We don't normally use the verb pay with arm and a leg. You have to pay an arm and a leg. We almost always we do. We always use the idiom with cost. It costs an arm and a leg.
Mhm.
Okay, but you pay through the nose. In addition, I might add, if you pay through the nose, it kind of means that you don't have a choice. You have to have a place to live. No one wants to live in the street. You got to pay through the nose. If you have an internet provider, but there's only one internet provider in your city, well, it's terrible. You have to pay through the nose. Or there's one electric company. You don't have a choice. So we often use this phrase in that kind of circumstance. Nader, you're back with us. Nader, about number 5. Where do you get your blank videos from? Okay. Okay, where do you get your blank videos from? Okay, Nader, you might reply, a little shop behind the library. There's something there. You're typing, yeah, I know. You have any idea? Dirt cheap. Okay, that's really good. Probably that definitely fits here. Okay, they're dirt cheap there. All right, something that is really very inexpensive. Okay, you get it for extremely reduced price. They're dirt cheap. Okay. I live in the Philippines, and mangoes are dirt cheap here. You guys like to eat mangoes? Well, come to the Philippines because they're dirt cheap. They're literally falling off the trees at your feet. Okay. All right. Nada, I guess it's back to you.
Okay.
Hey. Okay. Nader is asking how much it is per kilogram. Well, Nader, it's like this. If I buy them in my city, because I'm in the city and they've been transported from the province, they're $1 a kilogram. If I buy them in the province, like where my in-laws live, if I go to my sister-in-law's house, I can buy 50 kilograms for $2.50. Yowza. Yeah, thinking about going into the business. Anybody want to do a little import-export with me? Okay. All right, Nana, back to you.
Okay.
Hey, I love your new jacket. It is new, isn't it?
Yes, I got it last weekend. It wasn't cheap. It cost me mm, dirt cheap.
Well, it wasn't cheap. Okay.
Oh, wasn't. Okay. It cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah, probably another one with an arm and a leg, which makes me think we probably made a mistake somewhere earlier, but not really because it fits. Okay.
I thought the jacket was cheap.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, let me see. Yes, I got it. It wasn't cheap.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It cost me an arm and a leg. Okay. It is new. They do that to emphasize it. Yeah. We obviously made a mistake
Why?
somewhere.
Why is it all capital?
Why is it capital? They're trying to show that if in spoken language it would be
Is
highly
likely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stressed, emphasized. It is new, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Aaron, let's try the next one. Sorry I'm late. I had to get a taxi here. He charged me $12. Is that normal? Or 12 pounds. Sorry.
Pounds, yeah.
Right. My mistake.
Yeah, 12 pounds. I'm afraid you've just been. Can you move it
Yeah. Sure.
a little bit up? Okay. You've just been. Uh,
Yeah.
maybe you've just been ripped off.
Yeah, definitely. I'm afraid you've just been ripped off. Okay. Is when somebody rip off can mean actually stolen, taken away. All right. But ripped off can also maybe even more commonly be that somebody overcharged you. You paid way too much for something.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
this case, it has happened without without you being aware of.
Yeah, that's right. And we can also use rip off as a noun. Oh man, I can't believe you paid that much. That's a rip off. All right.
Okay.
Or I can be in a store looking at something and don't seriously, they want $1,000 for that? What a ripoff! They must be crazy. Okay. Uh, all right. Nader, 50 pounds for a CD player? How did you manage to get it so cheap? Ooh, it's an X display model, so they something 45 pounds, something the list price. Okay. No idea? Okay.
He did answer.
Yeah, he answered with a Oh, cut off?
Yeah.
No, but close. It almost means the same thing. Yeah, kind of. They cut 45 pounds off the list price. Yeah, you could actually use it. You know what? You could actually say that, and it would work. But in this case, knock off, right? So they knocked 45 pounds off the list price. Now, they knock off money. It's always the object's always money. They knocked off money off the price. Okay, they reduced the price. But also using the noun a knockoff. Do you know what a knockoff is? Does anybody know what a knockoff is? If you buy, for example, a knockoff, I don't know, Yves Saint Laurent purse. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a very fashionable, high class Coco Chanel perfume. Okay, duplicate. Very good. Nader is correct. Not authentic, not original. Right, a fake. Okay, it's a knockoff. It looks like the same, the real product, the brand name product, but it's a knockoff. Okay. All right, what's the damage? Okay, and it is an informal way to ask how much something costs. So this is very common when we don't know the price is not displayed, or we buy many things and we haven't added it up in our head. So, all right. Okay, one more, similar. All right, we're gonna, I like to do a little review, Nader. That's correct. In a totally different class. Okay, let's fill in the blanks with these verbs. All right, some of which we saw the literal meanings of earlier. Let's jump right in here. Okay. All right, nada. Same
Okay.
kind of exercise. Bad news, I'm afraid. Our rent is going up 20 pounds per week.
Well, we all just have to be careful what we spend our bills a bit. Um, put our bills a bit.
Not quite. Kind of
Uh,
close.
tighten.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. You don't have enough to eat, you get skinny, you get thin, and
Yeah.
and you tighten your belt. That's the idea. All right. So if you're going to have to tighten your belts, that means you're going to have to go on a budget.
Yeah, in
Right.
Africa, the people there, when they get starving, they get like bills with their clothes and tight it in their bellies, so they don't feel very hungry.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that in the
Really?
TV.
Wow. Does that work? I can't believe that
Yeah,
works.
yeah, I guess it's work.
Okay, let me try that right now.
You're not
Excuse me,
starving like them.
Yes, I
what do they do?
am. Apparently, they tie a belt around their actual stomach and they tighten it so they won't feel hungry.
Mm.
Yeah, that's. I agree. Wow, interesting. It's not working for me. I just tried it, Aaron. It's not working.
You are more starving more than African people.
Yeah, probably not. All right, Aaron. How about this next one? Well, that was delicious. Let's get the bill. I'll pay for this.
Okay, it's all yours.
Very
No,
fun.
very, no, Oakley. It's going to be expensive. Let's splash out hops.
No,
Okay, then let's
simpler.
break hops.
Nope. Uh,
All right, let's go on hops.
Well, close enough. Let's go halves. Or
Okay.
you may hear someone say halvesies, which is a little childish, but let's go halvesies. Let's go halves. This is
Okay.
very common. All right, you want to split something. Split
Share.
something cost. Share the cost. But
Yeah.
okay, not for okay. Let's get a big sandwich and share it. You wouldn't say let's go halves on the sandwich. No, let's go halves when you're paying for something. Okay, specifically.
Hmm.
Okay, Nader, shall we get a bottle of wine for tonight? Hmm.
Hello, hello. Don't speak.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, it would more or less have to be, wouldn't it? Let's splash out on a bottle of champagne. Okay. Uh, okay. Now we use splash in other idiomatic ways. You make a big splash in the industry. Okay, you get a lot of notoriety. You become famous very quickly. Okay, so let's splash out. I suppose you're all right. You're going big is the idea. So yeah. Now I think maybe I've read this. I think it's more British. I've really honestly never heard an American say this, so I think this is more of a Brit expression. An American might say, "Let's go big." They
Yeah.
let Americans like that expression. Go big or stay home. Let's just go big tonight. Okay. Or let's go all out. Let's go all out on a bottle of champagne. All right. If you're going to spend a lot of money, actually, that's a very common expression. Let's go all out. Or he went all out buying his new car. Okay. Means he didn't worry about money at all. Okay. Nada, back to you.
Okay.
You play the national lottery, don't you?
Okay, okay.
Do you actually make any money?
Yes and no. I currently don't lose money. I risk on. I
Reckon?
just reckon I just about mm, save even.
No. Yeah, Nair skipped it up there. This is
Break.
very break even. This is very, very common, super common. I think we broke even on the deal. Yeah, very common. Means you didn't lose, you didn't win, and usually talking about money. Uh, we can use it to talk about other things. Okay, I signed a new contract with my employer. Oh, how did you make out? I don't know. I guess I kind of broke even. I didn't get a raise, but on the other hand, I got more vacation time. Uh, eh, okay, you come out about even. You break even. Okay, Aaron, my uncle's left me £3,000 in his will. I'll probably save it or invest it.
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, I wouldn't. I'd maybe I I'd splash out, spending spree.
Well, you could splash out on a spending spree, I suppose. I guess
Okay.
that would make sense, but
Yeah, on spending spree.
so on, I think you would go on a spending spree. Spending spree, spending a lot of money, okay, all at once. Go on a spending spree. Uh, okay.
That would be better to say. Oh, I wouldn't. I'd rather go on spending spree, right?
Yeah, go on a spending spree. He went on a spending spree. I'm going to go on a spending spree. This is very, very common, actually, extremely common in English. Just going to go crazy and spend a lot of money. All right, going to go all out. I'm going to go all out on a spending spree. You might even co-locate those together, actually. A spree. Okay, well, if if a crazy person goes on a murder spree, he kills 16 people. If you go on a spending spree, you spend every cent you have. If you go, I went. Okay, it was Halloween, so I went on a candy buying spree. I went
Shopping
crazy.
spree.
Just a lot. A shopping spree is very common. Very good.
Food spree. Or
Maybe a
eating.
food spree. Eating spree. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just doing a lot, not really a series, but a lot of something, a huge quantity of something.
Yeah.
Is
Agree.
basically as much as you can get away with. All right. Yeah. Like that. Okay, Nader, how about the next one? I haven't got enough in my bank account to pay for the car to be repaired. You might reply, okay, we'll just have to something our savings then. Okay, we'll have to something our savings. Ah, okay. All right. Doesn't have enough money, so they're going to have to do something to their savings. That's right, dip into. Okay, this little phrase here, this little phrasal verbs, you might dip into your wallet to pay for dinner. You might dip into your savings. Okay.
Dip into my kitchen to look for ingredients.
Well,
That's
that's
me
possible. Okay. Okay, that could be possible. All right. You go into it. It's often used for money. All right. You go somewhere where the money is stored and get the money. But you could, okay. I've actually heard it that way, that Nada expressed it. All right. I'm going to just quickly go into the kitchen to get something. All right. All right. It is possible. All right. Of course, you could dip into the pool because we commonly use dip. Take a dip, meaning to take a short swim as well. This is another common use of the word dip. Dip, what an interesting word. Of course, sometimes we have dip for, yeah, okay, all right, you're right, Nader. Dip into a magazine, okay, you take a quick look at an article, maybe you don't read the entire article, you're sitting and waiting for the dentist or something. You might dip into an article quickly, yeah, to kind of skim it, get something quickly. All right. Okay, number 7 here. How is it that you can afford to go on holiday somewhere nice every year?
Easy. I just save a bit of money aside each month just for my holiday. Save.
Okay. Save or okay. Actually, my initial save aside, yeah, that's good. Or put aside. Okay.
But
Put aside or set aside. I was looking for, actually. You put something aside and you save it for later. Or you set something aside. Same thing, you save it for later. I was actually looking for set aside a bit of money. This is common co-location. You put aside a little money, you set aside a little money. This is very common, the whole thing, to talk about saving a little bit at a time. All right. But save would actually work and more literal, but yeah. Okay, Aaron, last one here. What are you going to do with the money you got for your birthday? Spend it?
No, I'm going to save it for a rainy day.
Very good. All right. Save it for a rainy day. All right. For a time in the future when you might need some money, like your car breaks down, so you don't
We
have to
have we have like this
Yeah.
in Arabic. It says, "Save your white money or for your black day."
save your white money for a black day. Interesting. Yeah, in an earlier class, I used this expression. I
Hello, hello.
introduced this expression, and
That's me.
hello. All right. Hi there. Uh, hello. How are you? Welcome to the class. I could finally hear you for a moment there, and now I cannot. Shoot. Wow. Okay. All right. But okay. Also, another Russian was also saying they say they save it for a black day. So interesting. And Nader mentioned it as well. So I guess that's save a white penny for a black day. Okay. All right. All right. And Russians have a similar sentence: save it for a black day. Okay. Aaron, how about in your country? You save money for future possible problems. Do you have an idiom to express that idea?
Yeah, maybe my maybe neither has heard of it. We say we can save we must save bread for May.
Save bread for May.
What's
Yeah.
happened in May?
I don't know. I don't know where does this come from, but that's what I heard. That's a saying here.
Well, that's interesting. Maybe it
Yeah.
rains a lot in May. I don't know.
I
I don't
don't
know.
think so.
Okay.
For May, it's
Oh, okay.
like fall season. Not
Oh,
much
it's
of.
fall there. Oh,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
fall and winter's coming. That's right. Because he
yeah.
was.
That's why maybe.
Yeah, all right. That makes sense because you're in the southern hemisphere. Okay, so all right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
correct.
see. That does make sense, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll never get through these, but okay. Go halvesies. Okay. Anyway, we're actually pretty much out of time. Does anybody know any other money idioms they'd like to share with the
Mm.
class? Of course, we have all kinds of idiomatic slang words for money. Of course, we can in English we can call it bread. Do you have any bread?
Hello,
Clams.
hello.
Hello, hello. Hi. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Alex.
Alex. I guessed correctly. Wow. Wow. I can read Cyrillic now.
At last.
I can actually read Russian writing now. Crazy. That's great. Hi, Alex. It's terrific to hear your voice. Really. It really is. Now that we have like no time left. Alex, I'm glad you figured out your problem, and I really hope we have a chance to talk uh, in future classes. Okay?
Okay,
We're
nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too, Alex. Great. Okay. All right. Terms for money in English: bread, clams, dineros,
Bucks,
bucks. Thank you. Very good.
green,
Green or greenbacks. Sometimes just green. Sometimes greenbacks. Uh, Benjamins, of
yeah,
course. Talking about $100 bills. Benjamins.
Uncle Sam.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, I'm muted again. All right.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye. Nada.